If you have a tight vagina, what are some ways that you can learn to open up and get your sex life back? Today I want to share with you some methods that have helped me and many other women on their sexual healing path. My name is Tamarah. Welcome to my oasis where I help you reclaim your radiance and step into your confident and sexy self. There are many reasons why a woman might have a tight vagina. For me personally, I'm just going to speak from my experience. After cesarean birth, I found that I was very, very tight in my vagina, and I was like, no way, it was too painful to have sex for a long time afterwards. And it took a lot of concentration to really go back down there and embrace my vagina back to her true self, to where she used to be. And I have heard other women who had the same experience, an emergency cesarean, go through the same thing. I actually Googled it. It's a thing. And it's been happening for a long time, apparently. But doctors don't know about this. People don't know about it because women never talked about this stuff. This was always kept behind closed doors. So I'm bringing it out into the world. Yes, it's a thing. And what are some things that you can do for yourself to overcome it? One of the ways you can heal a tight vagina is going and getting a yoni massage from a very good practitioner, and can go in depth with you and release the tension around the rings inside. But if you don't have access to that or want to do it on your own or with your partner, here's some great tips. So the first thing to understand is your vagina has reflex zones in it. And at the very opening of your vagina is where you would hold fear. So if there was any fear, trauma associated with sexuality or birth, there will be a tight holding around the opening of the vagina. So that ring needs to be released. The sound to release fear out of the body is the sound like the northern wind, or to me it also sounds like running water, and it's this sound right here. So you can take your fingers or a crystal dildo or your partner's penis and place it to different points at the opening of your vagina. So I like to start at the top, and you would make the sound and release that sound and let the rings of the vagina release. And then you go to the left, do the same thing, down, do the same thing, right, do the same thing. And then go a little bit deeper and do the same thing, and do the same thing over and over again. Go a little bit deeper, do the same thing. And if that sound wants to change for you, maybe try the sound for the heart, which is letting go of rushing and trying to, any kind of pressure that you feel. So as you get deeper, if the sound is working for you, or the sound, letting go of any rushing, and you feel you're getting a little bit deeper inside, then the next sound to release would be letting go of any frustration out of your vagina. And you make this sound and so I did this with my partner, and he was making the sounds with me, and it was this beautiful healing experience. And I did it more than once. We did it, I don't know, a handful of times, until it felt like my vagina was worked open and the walls weren't holding on anymore, clenching. They were able to receive again. So coming back, you want to start with the sound, releasing fear. At any time, go into which releases any kind of nervous tension. Then you can go into the sound to let go of any frustration, that kind of any anger around what has happened to you. And then the next one, you would start making the sound to let go of any worries, and it's this guttural sound. And so that's more inside, more like middle to getting to the top middle. And then at the very top of your vagina is the heart and the lung reflex. So when you get there, you can go back to But take your time, and if you only do a little bit, that's okay. If you're only at the opening and you do a little bit, so if you're using your own fingers, this might be a little bit more difficult to get to the bottom parts. I know you can do the top half pretty much, but the bottom part is hard to access with your fingers. So you'd want either a crystal dildo, or I use my jade egg, and I press it around these points to release the fear. I hope that this information is valuable to you, and if this information was valuable to you, click like on the video and let's spread the word, because we want more women enjoying their bodies, having their sex life back, so that they can live into their greatest potential. We can all shine brighter and make this world a better place. You might have some questions about this, so ask it below. And if you have other ideas or techniques and ways that you've released tightness in your vagina, I want to hear about it and help others learn about it as well. So let's learn from each other here. Comment below. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and feel free to subscribe so that you don't miss any great, juicy information. Thank you for watching, and in the meantime, fill your life with pleasure. Available vagina again, which is a good thing.